Hey, everybody, and thanks so much for tuning in. So, today, what I wanted to take you through is some trends for SEO in 2026 that are actually working. Now, one of the big things, and this has continued from 2025, is AI. Everybody's talking about AI, everybody wants to rank in AI. And what we're seeing is clients are actually getting clients from AI. So it's not even just a farce of like, oh, it's cool to be an AI. Like people are getting high value clients. If I take a few of our clients had from ChatGPT specifically has been the most common, but are getting clients and inquiries consistently through AI. Okay, so I'm going to take you through why and we look at it now. So essentially, if I go into ChatGPT, what a lot of people do is say, hey, I'm looking for an accountant Southwest, and it's listing out a bunch of the top accountants here and bringing in some information, some specifics, and then it's also searching. I'm showing a map here, sorry, of different, different of the different practices around Southwest. Now, on top of this, if we search even further and we go, I'm a small business and that, oops, and that registered, who would you And okay. And then essentially, people are searching with these types of terminology, and it's then going back to the web and finding the answer for what you're looking for. You'll see, oh, it's wanting someone who does bookkeeping and VAT submissions, and it's recommending a company named SP Finance. I've worked with them; they're very good. But regardless, it's bringing up this information because of what they're doing from an SEO perspective. Now, what people have got wrong is that SEO in itself hasn't changed completely. The fundamentals are still important. Your website has to be structured correctly. You have to have very clear messaging across your website. Oops, there you go. You have to have proper sitemap submit and things like that. There are a few technical differences, but overall, if you're ranking really well locally, you're scoring, and that's what we see. And it's the same if you look at it on Google. They've sometimes got their AI prompts popping up, but what we need to do, and if we see here, SB Finance is a top here on their Google business profile as well. And so we've seen that to be very, very crucial for ranking in AI as well for small businesses, is that they're pulling out your Google business profile as well as your website. So overall, nothing big has changed, slightly on the terminology. So rather than just writing about accountants and how you have an awesome accounting firm, you might target why you're very good for small businesses with specific needs. Because then when I'm saying I need, that registration, etc., that it's putting that in as well. So AI is here to stay. It's getting better and better every day. We've started to see some AI shopping now for the e-commerce space, but overall, it's definitely here to stay. So, what can you do as a business owner to help your small business in South Africa rank in AI? Okay, there are two main things. One, you have to optimize your Google My Business profile. As I said earlier, it's bringing it in. So, especially if you're a local business like an accountant, you need to be ranking there. You need to be doing well. Okay, there are a number of ways to rank for that. I'll do another video on Google My Business ranking, but just know you have to be ranking well there. Okay. Number two is your website has to be optimized, and you actually need to be doing generally more content than you've done before. The one blog a week situation generally not working that well anymore. What we're seeing is working is higher volume but targeted blogs, meaning you're focusing on very specific terms of how you handle payroll, for example, how you handle that, those sort of things of like how you can help different clients' queries. Okay. When you put that together, we're then seeing that clients are ranking much, much better for these specific terms across the board. You've almost got to think of AI and think people are going to be searching broader terms, but ask for more broader terms, but specific answers, if that makes sense. So they're going to be searching, hey, I'm looking for a car in Summer Square, but then also I'm a small business, things like that. But the third one, I'll give this to you as a bonus tip. If you can include pricing for your product or service on your website, it's a gold mine. Why? People are past the stage of wanting to jump onto lots of calls to find the price. I mean, it's why we give our prices openly on our website. Why? Because people want to know before they get into it. Because they know people are going to phone them back and they're going to honor them and they're going to follow up and they might even be added to an email system. They want to know the price so that they can know if it's a complete no to even start off with. So if you can provide your prices even for some of your basic products, you'll see your AI citations skyrocket. Why? Because people are saying, "Hey, next question could be how much who's cheapest? How much do they cost? Is there any pricing?" And then they compare value with pricing together. Okay, so if you're a business, a small business, make sure you include your pricing, whether it's your call out fee, whether it's your basic tax services, whether it's where your prices start from. Even if you use from pricing, it allows AI to cite you much more, and trust me, you'll show up a lot better. So in summary, Google My Business, optimized website with more content and specific content. Thirdly, try and include prices where possible. Now, if you're saying, Brad, this is way too much for me to do, then make sure you comment down below and we'll send you a free SEO audit of your website and be able to take it from there. If you have any other questions, pop it in the comments down below and I look forward to helping you grow.